Hey guys, System here, and this is FTB Stoneblock 3. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm myself, I am having a great one as well. So let's go ahead and push forward and jump back in the pack here, right? So I came to the conclusion, in between episodes, that, yeah, it isn't going to be the last episode, right? We're going to have at least 2 more. So at least this one and 1 more after it, because we have a lot more to do than I realized. So we'll kind of cover that here. So I was looking at everything we need for the ultimate stew, right? Well, first off, I forgot we had to do HDPE sheets. So we only need 1 because it has EMC, but we still have to do it. So that's one thing. Then I was looking at everything we need to kind of get this actual stew, right? So we have to automate blaze cakes, which isn't too bad, but we have to do the blaze cake bases, and then we have to do cinder flour. So there's some steps there. On top of that, we have to do honeyed apples, and that's going to take honey. Then we have to do this process. Then we have to do chocolate glazed berries. So we need to take berries, do this process, but I also have to make chocolate. So I have to do that there, which means I have to automate milk, right? So there's another step there. And what was another one here? We have this like salmon roll. You have things like this here. And there's like 6 different items like this, right? So this raw salmon slice. And that has to be automated in the cutting board. And there's 6 of those, right? So you have to do pumpkin, mutton chops. You need to do minced beef. Yeah, I was making sure that didn't have EMC. That raw pork chop is actually supposed to be bacon. I don't know why I have that pinned. Raw salmon slice. And then the pasta. The pasta has to be done there too. So they have to be all automated on the cutting board. So we'll deal with that. That'll probably be the first thing we do here. Then after that, you have to go ahead and automate all these recipes, and some of them are really weird, right? Like, look at this one here. You have to do pasta. Oh, I forgot about tomato sauce. That's another one. We need to automate tomato sauce. That's done in a cooking pot as well. A lot of these recipes, too, have to be automated in a cooking pot. That's the only way to do it. It's either a mixer or a cooking pot, I think, for most of them, right? Yeah, like that one there. Yeah, that's the way it works, so that's definitely a thing. Then you have other ones like this. The cooked rice is used in a bunch of the other recipes, I think, right? So it's used in the steak and potatoes. It's used in the salmon roll. Looks like it's used in the roasted mutton chops, and I don't know where else. We'll kind of figure out as we go, but we need a lot of things, basically, what I'm trying to say, and there's no way I was going to get it done in one episode. Also, I went ahead, I guess, in between the episodes, too, and I got us these seeds. So we have the cabbage seed, the tomato. These ones have EMC, so you only have to grow them once. These ones over here, though, the rice, so we have rice here. You can see I'm very much accelerating this, so we get a good batch of it. But this doesn't have EMC, and this one doesn't have EMC as well, the onion. The way you get these seeds, too, the way I got mine was from the trader as I progressed through the pack. But the way you can get them if you don't have them at this point, you just go ahead and get yourself a single piece of mycelium. And then, yeah, just crook it down, just using EMC here. You can make this really easy, too, I saw, in here with the metallurgical fuser. So if you did need to go ahead and make that, you can do that pretty easily. Get it all crooked up. But just kind of building that up here. And the other thing I did in between episodes was craft up anything that did have EMC. That was in the recipe, right? So stuff like this, melon popsicle. Had to go ahead and do that. Then there was pancakes, which are, definitely a thing. I'm able to get some of the milk too, because I have these small milk bottles. These ones right here. They are from Farmer Delight, and you get those in some of the dungeons, right? So you can find them pretty often, especially in the silverfish one, I think. And they remove one single bad effect, I think is what they do. But yeah, pretty easy to do either way. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is we still got a lot to do, and I didn't quite realize how much we had to do. So now we have 2 episodes. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do here today, I think, is go ahead and automate a setup in here to do all these cutting recipes. So I want to get the cutting board done, get that out of the way, and then maybe after that we'll start working on like the blaze cakes and stuff. Then finally working on our cooking pot recipes. Because my goodness, we got a lot of them. Like, look at this thing. I have to figure out how these work too. They're all kind of going to have some kind of weird interaction, I'm sure. Okay, let's go ahead and start working on this automation here, right? So the first thing we need, I guess, is to grab... What do we need first? Let's go ahead and grab an EMC link, and then probably some pipe, and then the dispensers. That's going to be the way we automate the knife kind of setup with us, or use dispensers here. Probably be the easiest way to do it. So let's go ahead and dig that out there. Go ahead and grab you right here, maybe. There you go. Then I think I already made a knife, right? So we have another right knife. Go ahead and toss that into here. That is good. Then we're going to use that to, I guess, fill up all of our actual dispensers, right? With knives. Probably don't need this many, but I figured, we have the EMC. Why not bother? Go ahead and bring that across. Then we need to set the extract here. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to use dispensers. You could use deplorers as well, but dispensers will be faster. Trust me, way faster. Because we'll be able to pop those out every 2 milliseconds. It'll be firing. So it'll be very, very quick when we're done here. So that is good there. And what else do we need next? Probably have to go ahead and set up the cutting boards, right? So the cutting boards... You have a couple ways you could do this as well. So the way we're going to do it is you can have like a basket underneath it. So there's a basket with the mod, right? So basically the basket, it's kind of like a hopper. and you can put them sideways, right? Actually, I'll show you after I set up the cutting board. I'll cut something and kind of show you. Go ahead, do that there. Go ahead and grab, say, some beef, and then put that down. And if I go ahead and grab a knife, go ahead and get one. There you go. And I cut. It always flies to the right. It always goes right, no matter what. So what you can do with these baskets, right, is you can take them and set them up like that and have them automatically pick up the items. But I don't want to do that. I'm just going to use range collectors because the items pop in the world anyway. So there's really no point to kind of do that. This way I can kind of control exactly where they go and how we're going to deal with them, right? Anyway, that is good there. What else do I need here? Probably go ahead and set up the items. I have to go inside these as well. So let's go ahead and head back here. We'll use just an EMC link for everyone. Actually, I have to go one higher. Let's go ahead and fix that. Here we go. Just to keep it nice and organized. I mean, these things are free for us at this point, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and set them up, and then we'd want to break connections. Good, and then I guess we could decide what's going where as well. It doesn't really matter. Also, I feel a little lag here too. I think it's those actually crafting. These are still going, right? Yeah, they're definitely still going. We got our meat. We need that. We need pork, fish, and we need dough. And we have to figure out where I'm going to put what. Probably just go ahead and put the meats together. So this one's going to end up being a beef patty, right? Oh, I can't do that. A beef patty. This one's going to end up being bacon. So they have to be cooked. This one does not have to be cooked. Does not have to be cooked. And does not have to be cooked. So let's go ahead and put them wherever. And that should just fill up the tables here, right? So that's good. And if I just go ahead and cut all these now, right? So it doesn't matter. Go ahead and get us a little bit for the filters here, just so we have it. Oh, did I put the knife on the table too? That's one of the reasons I didn't want to use the deployer too. It'll put the knife on the table if there's nothing there as well. Didn't want to do all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop that stuff off. When I cut the fish too, I have to deal with bone meal. You get bone meal from that as well. So let's go ahead and grab that in this here. Doesn't really matter where we do that. Actually, the fish is over here, so let's do it in this wall right here. Just for the sake of getting rid of it. We'll just use a trash can and a range collector to automatically pick that up, right? And then we don't have to deal with that anymore. Do that, and then we'll set that, and then set that to a whitelist. And that should take care of that one. Then the next thing we probably want to go ahead and do is set up our drawers, right? So let's go ahead and grab them. Maybe I'll put the drawers down here, or maybe one higher. Actually, I might do it one higher. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that, and that. Then I need to grab the finished materials, I guess, right? So I can't do that one yet. I could do you, I could do you, and I could do you. And I don't have any of the bacon right now, do I? Make sure I have some bacon here. Go ahead and grab that. Then we'll go ahead and get these ones into the correct drawers here. Get them filtered. Have to smelt off the other ones first, but that's fine. So that, and that there. So that's good. Let's go ahead and clear you out. Now these two we need to get automatically smelted. The way we're going to do that is with a furnace. Go ahead and hunt that down. I got that right there. I was going to use two, but I realized I just need one. So let's grab that. Grab ourselves, I guess I already have the range collector. Go ahead and put that in the back or something. And in here, oh, I have that hit control, oh, didn't I? Yeah, let's go ahead and hit you. On the back of that, let's go do a input. Then on the front, we'll do a output. There you go. I'll just turn the auto output on and on. Then we need a factory upgrade as well. So let's go ahead and grab one of them. I never EMC'd these, but anyway, good right click that on there. Set that to auto split, I should say. Then we'll need a gate as well. So let's go ahead and hunt down a gate here. So that is good, and that's fantastic. And then we need to tell it to automatically pick up the items, right? So the items is going to be picking up. It's going to be this and that, and we'll just set that to a whitelist. Now when they drop in the world, they should get automatically smelted, I'm hoping, right? That and that. Did you get smelted? Wait. Did I do something wrong? That's beef. Oh, the bacon's just queued up and ready to go. Why is it sitting there, though? I thought I had, why is that going? I guess it doesn't matter either way. That's fine. So that's good there. That'll handle that. And then we'll just end up moving that directly into these drawers, I guess, right? So we'll just have two more pipe. So go ahead, grab, I guess, you and you. And as long as these are filtered, it shouldn't matter. But we'll go ahead and lock these later on. So that's good there. And that handles that. And what else do we have here, right? I guess we need to move these items into the drawers, right? And then we are pretty much done. We just go ahead and speed up everything. So we would use you. And then we'll need to set up the timers as well, right? Also, I was going to use levers to turn this off when it's done, because it won't take very long, but I'll be able to turn them all off just with that right there. Let's go ahead and set up the drawer here. It doesn't really matter where the drawer goes. I guess we'll go in the back, go in the middle here somewhere. There you go. Go ahead and do that. And this should be able to only pick up things that are filtered too, right? So we shouldn't have to worry about that very much. So what we'll do is pump you here, I suppose, and then get you linked up, and I think we're good, right? So let's grab that and that. Go ahead and link, and then head out here. Should be able to link these. And then if I cut this now, does it end up in there? It does. Look at that. 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Looks like everything's working. And make sure it's not grabbing like meat or something in some way. Some weird mechanic that I'm not thinking of. Now that looks like it's all working, right? So I guess the last thing we need to do is set up the timers and speed this up, right? So let's go ahead and grab one drawer upgrade. I'm just going to put one drawer upgrade in each one, I should say. And just let it fill up, right? So we'll just let it do that. There you go. Then after that, it's done for me. We won't have to worry about it anymore. That should be more than enough. Then I guess we'll go ahead and speed up. What did we do here? These. We actually need those ones, not those ones. Go ahead and speed up all these cables, because this will make it actually considerably faster, having fast inserts. So we'll handle that. Then we want fast extracts as well. And then I guess we just have timers, right? And timers, we're just going to spam, actually. We're just going to go ahead and use 5 of them. I could do like one single redstone setup, I guess, or something. But honestly, why bother? This way I don't have any blinking redstone. So hopefully, actually that won't work either. Why won't you just lay down the way I would like you to? You go here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Then we're just going to set these all to 2 ticks. And this is probably going to make a lot of noise right off the hop. Actually, I may have already muted this. I can't remember. I did not. Let's go ahead and get this set up here. I think I muted the dispensers, which I'm glad I did, because that would have been super loud. But we'll have to mute the cutting board sound as well. We'll have to hunt that one down. There you go. And do this right here. Cool. Oh, that's horrible. Let's go ahead and hunt that down right away. So it'd be, is it farming? There we go. Peace. There you go. This thing's just going to fly. This is why I did it this way and not with the deployers, because I knew how fast it was going to be. Like I said, I'll just fill up these upgrades here. I don't know how much I'll actually do with the netherite ones. What is it there? 32. So that's going to give it multiplies. That's 64,000 right there. That seems excessive, actually. What other upgrades do we have? We go to at functional. I really don't need that much. That one's 24. Holy moly, I didn't realize they did that much. Maybe I'll just do these ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap these out here. I'll just put one of these into each of these. For 5, and then we'll go ahead and swamp out the other ones and leave it at that. That's more than enough, I think, for our needs, right? For the pack, because I don't need to backlog that much at all whatsoever. I'd rather have this lag machine, because this thing is a lag machine now. But, oh, let's go ahead and put you back in. But I don't need to, you know, backlog on 60,000 for no reason at all whatsoever. So I've gone ahead and cleaned up this automation here and threw void upgrades on everyone as well. Just so when they get full, let's just get voided off if I'm not here to turn it off, right? Which is great. This one is getting items way quicker too, actually. I should probably throw one more upgrade in this one, because that one's going to get filled before everything else. Let's go ahead and grab another one of those. There you go. Throw a second one into the pumpkin, because I think that one gets like 4 per recipe or something like that. Anyway, over here, I went ahead and automated another material too. So I have an EMC link, just pulling out netherrack and putting it into the smart chute. And it's just, yeah, just netherrack, right? With that, it makes cinder flour, right? So now we have cinder flour done really easily. It builds up really quick too, so it seems to make it quite quickly, which is not too bad. I only need a couple thousand of this, then I'll probably turn it off. I've had levers on these forever too, so you can barely see them, but there's a lever there. So I can actually turn these kind of on and off independently. So I'll have to do that at some point. I should leave it on for right now. We need that to actually make blaze cakes, right? So the blaze cakes are going to be made like this. You need to have a spout spouting lava onto these blaze cake bases with the lava there. And the bases have to be made like this, so that is our next automation, I guess. This and that. So I need to go ahead and dig out a little tunnel, get us back to our rotational force that I know is back here, right? So we'll go ahead and get that done. And once that's done, I guess I'll go ahead and set this up here. So I've gone ahead and set up the, I guess, the area for the next 3 setups, right? So we need to go ahead and do the blaze cakes, like I said. Then there's the honey apples. Then there's the chocolate as well. So I just want to get everything kind of ready so I can fit it into an area and not have to adjust it later. Let's go ahead and grab a cable here. So let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and run this over here, because we will need some refined storage over here. We're going to do the, I guess, the blaze cake base first, right? So let's go ahead and get that done. Sweet. Had to do a little finagling to get the rotational force here. Actually had to bring it over here, then bring it down with some chain drives and back up to actually power this press. So that is good there. That's going to be the one we work on, right? So let's go ahead and grab our exporter. Go ahead and throw in a regulator. Then just go ahead and get this linked up to cable here. Then what we're going to put in here is going to be, I think it's sugar. So we need sugar. Then we need that cinder flour. So let's go ahead and hunt that down. And then we're going to go ahead and grab, what is the other one? The other one was an egg is what we need. So let's go ahead and grab that right there. And since I have the regulator, it's only going to put one in there. If I want to change that, I could. But I just want to have it set to just one right now. And that is perfect, right? So that should be making the bases, right? So that is what we need. Then the next thing we need to do is move that over to the next one. Then we need to go ahead and make it so we have lava in there too, right? So I'm just going to do this one underneath. So we'll just do some jank filter. Let's go ahead and grab some, I guess we need the, that's the right pipe right there. Let's go ahead and grab that right there. And then we'll just set the extract. Then I need to go ahead and get something I can filter with. So let's just right click on this thing. Did we get some of the blaze cake bases? We did. Then we'll need an upgrade or something, right? So let's go ahead and grab an upgrade. Go ahead, not a speed upgrade. That's not going to work at all. We need, what is it called there? We want the, let's just go pipes. Do that right there. Go ahead and grab you. And with this, we should be able to do filtering, right? So do that, add that, and make sure it's on whitelist. Then we should be able to just bring that across. Now we can get nothing but that in there, which is what we want. And do the lava, we'll do that really easy, actually. We'll just go ahead and grab ourselves a magma crucible. Grab ourselves a magma crucible, one of them. And go ahead and pop that up there. Then we want the component upgrade. So we need one of them. And then we'll also need the linkage ones, right? That right there. Go ahead and get this good and spit up. Have to get something like, I think netherrack is the cheapest option with these. I guess we'll find out in a second, but I think it's netherrack. Go ahead and get you out, put you in there. Then I guess we'll just go ahead and use a link. So let's go ahead and hunt down a link here. So a link right there. Another one of these puppies. Do that. Then hunt down. I think it's netherrack anyway. We'll check. But I'm almost positive netherrack is the cheapest option for making lava. So you go to lava here. Hit that there. Go for the crucible. You can hunt it down. Magma crucible. 200, 200. Doesn't tell you the time in this anymore. I think it did back in the last version of Minecraft. Well, that might be cheaper too. That's only 40. And that one is 60. Do we have magma blocks right now? Because if so, I'll just go ahead and grab them. I do not. Let's just use netherrack then. Go ahead and pop that in there. Go ahead, I guess give this a gate as well. So we want to go ahead and grab a ender gate. Looks fantastic. Do that, and that should start if we tell that to pull, right? So we want to go do the configuration. Let's do input, and then auto input. There you go. It's going to start pulling that in, start making lava, and we just push that out the bottom, right? Hopefully. Oh, I guess we need auto input enabled as well. Wait. Oh, it is going. Okay, cool. And that's already making the blaze cakes, which is fantastic, right? And now that we have those, we are effectively done with that part of the automation. We can just go ahead and break this too. I have some of these drawers as well. That's casings, that's frame doors. Let's go ahead and grab them. And we just pull from that directly using the, what is it called there? These things here, the puller upgrades, right? Essentially just grab one, because otherwise they like to stack on me. Could put one in here. Then I just need to kind of figure out the correct direction. There, west, east. There we go. That is good there. So that should effectively handle that. And then we just need to lock that. And I'll get that hooked up to a controller and with a external storage, be able to have that in the system. I need to get that over on into the system as well, but I need to run refined storage over there. But that handles the blaze cake, so that'll just handle that. That'll just continuously make those. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I already proactively muted all this stuff too, because I knew it was going to be loud. So yeah, it's just all under crate. It's really easy to look up this stuff, and that one's done, right? I guess the next one I probably want to go ahead and do. Which one do I want to do next? Let's do the apples, because it'll be pretty easy. So here, let's go ahead and break you. We need to grab another EMC link. Go ahead and get that. Pop you here. Want to move apples in this one. So let's hunt down a apple. Like this. Pop you in there. Probably grab a cable. And we'll just go ahead and extract. Now we need to go ahead and get honey in this one as well, right? So we'll probably end up doing that up here somewhere. Actually, where would I do that from? Have to be up above somewhere. Let's go ahead and dig this out a little bit. Maybe in here. Let's go ahead and speed this up as well. Okay, then we'll need ourselves one of those drains, I think they're called. Need one of these. There you go. Something that'll be useful here too is one of those baskets. Let's go ahead and grab a basket as well, because that will be actually really useful to set up. And then it doesn't really matter where this goes. Let's put it like right there. Then we need to get honey to this, so we'll need a EMC link. So let's go ahead and grab a link. Let's just keep a bunch of them on us for right now. Then we'll just go ahead. I think you have to pump it into the side of these too, if I remember correctly. Do that. Do this here. Then we need to go ahead and hunt down honey. And this will empty the bottles into there. There you go. And that's going to spit that in the world, right? But I think we could just use this basket to actually catch that as well. Oh, not that. This right here. There you go. And that should be getting the... Yeah, there you go. It's like a sideways hopper. It's actually pretty neat. So I'll actually grab them. Then effectively I can just take those and pop those into here and EMC them off. That should work there. Then we'll just need a pipe. So let's go ahead and hunt down a pipe here. It's going to be a little jank back here, but I should be able to hide most of the cabling and stuff, right? But yeah, it's just that kind of automation. Let's go through the side of this one. So this here, and that should effectively start making apples. There you go. One more taken care of. And I guess all we have to do is throw that one into a drawer as well. So let's go ahead do that. Get ourselves a actual puller upgrade. And then, yeah, just do the pulling. I only want one of those, though. They really like to stack if you have multiple. So anyway, that's the thing. If I right-click on that right now, it may still put that in there. Which way was that? East? Go ahead put you in here. East? Oh, that's Blaze Cakes. Oh, it's pulling from there. There you go. There you go. So we've already made 137 of those, so that's actually going really fast, too. And these are looking like they're going at a good pace, too. Yeah, everything is going at a good pace right now. So that's actually really rad. No, yeah, that's good. I don't know if speeding this up would help at all. Maybe we'll go ahead and speed this one up. And then what's the last one we need to do? Oh, yeah, the chocolate. So to do the chocolate, I guess the first thing we're doing is getting us the berries into here, right? So let's go ahead and grab the berries. There you go, got our sweet berries. And then we'll just go ahead and pop them there. Make sure we have this set to extract, or maybe extract. And go ahead and pull that out. So that should get the sweet berries, so that handles that part of it. Then from there, the other part is the chocolate, right? I forget what the chocolate was. Could get that pinned, hopefully. Put that right there. And it's going to take sugar, cocoa, and milk. So I have to automate milk, and then we'll have to get the sugar and the cocoa in there. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and hunt that down. So we can just export 2 of those items, basically. So we just use, I guess, another exporter, if I actually have one. Yeah, I have one right here. Don't know if I have another regulator, but we'll figure that out in a second. There you go. Go ahead and hunt down a reg. We definitely do not. Go ahead and make one of them. Good. And then we'll just do, what was it? Sugar and cocoa. Sugar. Actually, I don't know if I have cocoa. I guess we're going to find out in a second. Do I have cocoa? Cocoa? No, I do. I have 31 million. Look at me. Could move those in there. So that'll handle that ratio. I didn't actually look at the ratio either. It is 1 to 1 to 1. And then how am I going to get the milk into this one? I guess I'm going to have to do the milk like down here somewhere. So I guess we'll have to do it down here. How did I do it up here? EMC link, drain. Let's go ahead and grab a drain here. Go ahead and hunt one of them down. There you go. The EMC link, I could probably just do it like right here. It'd be real jank, mind you, but this doesn't matter too much. What we'll do is this, maybe that right there. There you go. Think about it for a bit. Then I guess we go ahead and pull. Will it let berries go into here? I don't think so. I guess we'll try real quick. I want to make sure it's not going to try to put berries or something in here. Oh, it will too. So what we'll need is an upgrade and filter it, right? So we'll just do that right there. Go ahead and hunt down our milk. So we'll handle that with that. Sweet. Go ahead and pop you in there. Then it should only allow milk in here now. Wait a sec. Why you don't pull milk? Oh, I didn't put it in here. That's why. So I handle that. Then we'll use another one of those silly baskets, right? Oh, I do have one on me, so that is good. Because that'll make it at least a little cleaner here. Like I said, it's going to be a complete mess back here. But at the same time, doesn't matter too much. Then I guess I just need to go ahead and find a way to get that into this basin, right? So let's go ahead and head over here. Go ahead and do an extract into the bottom of this. So let's go ahead and hunt down some pipes. My inventory is so clogged up right now. Thankfully, after this, I need to go clean things up anyway. So there you go. So that should get in there. So that's got milk. Just needs a cable now. See if it actually starts auto-crafting. So if I do that and this, do you auto-craft? Wait, why you no pull item? Wait, what do I have wrong here? It's got cocoa, sugar. Does it need to control the milk? Like, does it have too much milk here? I need to look at this recipe one more time. Okay, I think I got this finally sorted out. I kind of forgot that this setup here needed a heat source, right? So the blaze burner. So I had even had set up a storage block for fluid. This one actually has a little bit of milk in it, but I don't even need it. Had to set up the depot and the mechanical arm, like we did with the setup over here, right? So same as over there, to power the blaze burner underneath. And then I was able to move the chocolate, no problem. I did have to use an entangled block, though, to connect to this, just because I didn't have another side. So just an entangled block connected to the basin, then pulling it out there. Then everything just kind of happens. For some reason, though, it's just like, it's not stacking many of these in here. It's like there's a limited to amount to the stack. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, it lets me have 12, but the second I pull them out, it starts making more. But over here, it just keeps making them, right? So I don't understand why it won't do it with this one. It's a little weird. I guess it doesn't matter, but as long as it's done, right? I should be able to grab our casings. I have such a mess. I need to clean up everything, man. Like, everything's a giant mess right now. Let's go ahead and hunt you down. And then I want this. There you go. Actually, I just want one again, please. Go ahead and get out of my inventory. And then into here. Not there. Into here. And then set that hopefully to east. I think it's east, right? There you go. That should finally handle that. So that's all three of them done. That's amazing. That is actually really good. That took me a long time to get that one done, though. I think I spent like 20 minutes just doing this single automation. For some reason, I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. I think it's all the tight cabling back here. Like, I have all the weirdness going on, all that jazz. And on top of that, not recognizing the blaze burner, just being a full-on dirt. But now everything's working, and everything's great, right? So everything's good in the world. So that is those automations done, I guess. So yeah, they're finished. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Just a little more stuff out of the way. I have to say today my brain is potato. I just can't keep anything clear today. It's just one of those days, right? So I'm having a problematic day, guys. But anyway, have this working, so it's doing its thing. It's producing the berries. The berries are way slower than the other ones. I don't know why. Like, I can't math that out at all. All the connections are sped up. I checked everything. It's just the weird kind of stacking it's doing. I don't know why it's doing it. Either way, over here we got the blaze cakes are done. This one is almost done. It'll be done in a few minutes here, so that is fantastic. Hooked it up to a storage controller. Down there I have another one, so you can even see like all the pasta here. It's already all backed up, so it has 16.3K of that. I was able to turn off the cinder flower as well, so that one's already off as well, so that is cool. I need to get that hooked up to a storage controller. I'll do that in between episodes, so that isn't that big a deal. Which I think they're working, or not working, up to about 10K here. I did fill up all my drives too, actually. I didn't have one for, like I said, cinder flower. And then, yeah, I filled out my drives, but I think we're okay now. I just emptied them out. So we still haven't even, like, totally filled up one drive in this pack. We're at 58,348. And even that, half that drive is probably just items that when I go to, like, something that has EMC, I do this, and I put it back in. That's literally where most of that actual items on those drives are. So yeah, that's where that's kind of happening. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. We only have 2 drives. I've barely used them in this pack, which is kind of crazy. So I thought that was kind of neat. But anyway, that is that. And I think we're pretty much ready to kind of finish it up tomorrow. I think we're in a good place, right? So in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and do, I guess, any recipe that can just be crafted. And there are some here, right? So like fruit salad. There you go. There's one. I needed pumpkin slices. So I can just go ahead and auto-craft these. I can just tell the system to make 1,600, 1,700, and to just call it a day, right? So I'll probably just make a couple more dries or maybe set up a drawer ball. Either way, it doesn't matter. We'll be able to just set up the crafting, right? So super, super simple, and I'll do that by myself. The ones I'll do with you guys tomorrow will be the automation on the cooking pots. So we'll come back, we'll do the cooking pots, get them finished up, and then I guess after that, it'll be do the transmutation table, because we pretty much have everything here now. We just need the HDPE, and then the infinity agates. Have to do this automation. Why is there 2 different ones? Oh, there's one for that as well. So we'll have to do that. Then we'll have to do the catalyst as well. So we'll have to go ahead and do them. And then we'll be pretty much finished. We just need to make the weapons and armor after that point. So that's kind of where we're at, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. I could probably go ahead and get one more automation done. But like I said, my brain equal potato day. So I'm going to wrap it up here. And we'll come back in the next one, get it finished up, and finally find a new pack. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. You guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.